Hi, the internet. Welcome to the What Else Show. I'm your host, Robert. This is Bethany.
Hi, internet.
And today we've got a brand new What Else show for you. Bethany, what else are we talking about today?
Today we are going to do a spoiler-free movie review of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
That's right, a spoiler-free movie review, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, sequel to 2018 Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, direct sequel. Bethany, what did you think about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse?
I loved it.
It was really good.
It was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay.
Loved it. It was great.
Okay. Well, that's... I mean, I feel like we need to get in deeper than that.
I know. So I wasn't sure about it.
Why? What do you mean?
After seeing some of the trailers, I was kind of on the fence about, like, I don't know if this is going to be good or not. Is there enough material left there for them to even, like, why are they making a sequel? Like, so I wasn't quite sure, but I just kind of went into it with a really open mind, and I'm so glad that I did, because I was pleasantly surprised at how much I enjoyed this movie.
I also thought that this movie might not be good. I felt like the first one was good, and I felt like that might be a one-off. Like, okay, they did it once, but
are they gonna do it again?
I didn't trust them to do it like a second time.
Right.
But they did, and it's really fun, and I really enjoyed it.
Yes.
Some of the things I enjoyed visually, it's really interesting. It's really fun.
It is.
It's fast-paced, frenetic, and that's the star of the show, really, is the visual style and the way the movie looks and how it ties in all of the different styles and animations and everything and blends it all into one. And I think it does it seamlessly. And the entire movie is interesting to watch.
It is.
Even if you weren't listening to it, the movie is interesting to watch regardless.
It's kind of just a visual feast. Of like you said, I think you said it perfectly. Just the blending of all those different styles is seamless, and that's part of what makes it so fun. Is that you see these different styles crossing over with each other, and it's not jarring. It's really fun to watch. So I really enjoyed that, and I thought they did such a great job. And I think this particular medium, these animated movies, are just so well positioned to have that kind of weird, like, multiple styles crossing over.
That's true. Another advantage, I would say, is the animated medium is we see a lot of visual storytelling about how the character is feeling that they just can't do in live action. What's the word I'm looking for?
There's some inner dialogue.
There's inner dialogue,
that we
and
get to see.
We get to see the inner dialogue, but also visual metaphor is what we're seeing on the screen, and that doesn't really translate to live action well.
It doesn't, because it's a little more whimsical, right? When they do that, and so if you tried to pull it off in a live action movie, it's going to feel very weird. But because it's an animated movie, it just really works. It just worked. Everything just worked. It was so good. I
can't. It's hard for me to pick out some bad things about the movie, so let me just keep talking about some good things about the movie. I don't remember how long the movie was, but it felt like it flew by.
It did, yes.
So, and also this is the first part of a the second part of a trilogy, but the first part of a duology.
There you go. Yep.
This movie
has
a sequel, and it ends with a to be continued, but I didn't feel unsatisfied with the ending. I was satisfied with the ending. I'm like, I'm really looking forward to the next one. It really sets up for the next movie that I want to watch.
It got me really excited for the next one, but it also didn't keep me from enjoying the current one. Like, it was so in its own element, and I didn't realize that they were building to do another one. But it was so satisfying to kind of see, okay, how are they going to end this one if they're doing another one. It was just really well done. Not
to get into spoilers, but I don't think this is a spoiler. Really the movie ends in somewhat of a twist. We're twisted. We're like, oh, that happened? That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Is that how you felt?
Yeah.
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 A little bit of a twist that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
You have anything negative to say about this movie?
Negative.
Let me start with my negatives while you
Start
think.
with yours, yeah.
I really don't have a lot of negatives. I think Miles Morales' character, the voice acting is a little weak. It's a little monotone in some of the scenes. Serviceable, but not a standout. And like we said, the movie is so fast-paced, so frenetic, so visually interesting that when it comes on screen and nothing is happening, just two people are talking, it kind of really slows the movie down.
Oh.
I that's what I felt. Like when two people are talking and nothing is going on, I'm like, oh my God, when are they going to start swinging around again?
You know, I did not feel like that at all.
You didn't feel like that?
No, not at all. I didn't feel at all slowed down. For me, most of the humor also hit.
I'm a little bit here and there on the humor.
Here and there on the humor.
A little bit. Some of the lines are a little lame.
Yeah, but I didn't enjoy. I think the acting part of it, I noticed more with his parents. The voice actors who played his parents. Not Miles, but mostly like his parents.
You think so?
Yeah.
Disagree?
Yeah, but I mean, you know, that's just your opinion. So then
we all know whose opinion everybody should follow. So, and there's no secret there.
Right.
Do you have anything else to say about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? Do you think people should go see it? Do you think people need to see the first one, or what?
I do think you need to see the first one so that you can kind of understand how Miles and Gwen even like met.
Yeah, you need to see the first one.
You really got to see the first one. But if you've seen the first one and you liked it, you got to see the second one.
Do you think this is better than the first one?
I think it's even better than the first one.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's just a notch better than the first one. They don't have so much exposition to get through so that they can start the movie. It just starts and we're there with the characters and we know the characters and blah, 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 blah. There it goes.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. I really...
Who do you think should go see it?
Well, I think if you were a fan of Into the Spider-Verse,
you have to see the first one first.
You absolutely have to. Yes. If you liked it, I think you'll really enjoy this one. And if you never got a chance to see the first one, but you like Spider-Man, or, you know, I mean, maybe you're into the Spider-Man comics or whatever, it's really a visual feast of all those different... those different comic styles.
That is a Spider-Man fan didn't go and see... Never mind, Bethany. Let's go on.
You asked!
Rate this movie.
You asked!
Rate it.
I'm going to change my rating. So, we rating it?
Yeah, I said rate it 1,000
All right,
times.
so I'm going to rate it. I actually changed my rating while we were talking because I really cannot find anything that I was like, with this movie. It just... The humor hit. I thought it was great. So, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 with a recommendation. It's really good and I loved it. And I can't wait to watch it again because, I mean, it was that good. I can't wait to see it again.
And I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I liked it. I'm not as high on it as Bethany, but I really did like it. And I really do recommend it to pretty much anybody that's seen the first one and didn't hate it.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm going to recommend... If you haven't seen the first one, I recommend the first one and then watching the second one right after you watch the first one because I really enjoyed the second one. They just get better.
They do. Yep.
Do you have anything else to say?
Awesome. I do not.
Let me take us out.
All right, take us out.
Thanks for watching, Internet. You can follow the show on Twitter at What Else Show. We're also on Instagram at The What Else Show. Please like, subscribe, and share on YouTube. If you've seen Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man, any Spider-Mans, which Spider-Mans do you like? Let us know in the comments. Bye, Internet.
Bye, Internet.